Alright, let's see what we got this morning. We're here on day 3. We got into this coalition with oh Jesus, I can't talk this morning. Saskatchewan. Went ahead and messaged them to see where they wanted to focus on, see if we can get some cooperation. Not a lot of players will want to do that, but that's how I kind of like to play the game. If I can find somebody to where, okay, we're gonna set ourselves up to go to war with, I don't know. We're going to work on taking out British Columbia together, Washington, Idaho, Oregon, California, whatever. We haven't really lost, I don't think we really lost any troops, which is good. Yeah, I don't see any red in here. We got one more computer-controlled territory around us, or nation, which is Nebraska. So I went ahead and sent some runners down there, and hopefully I can take Lincoln. Looks like Colorado has expanded its territories. Looks like it has Utah and whatever states just below Montana. So I'm kind of looking at Idaho, British Columbia, unless he wants to go east and help him with Minnesota or Ontario or whichever. We got 4 coalitions going. We're in the peaceful north, which I don't know why we're peaceful, because should be looking to dominate the game, but I didn't name it. They did. We got this USM coalition that has California, Colorado, and Texas in it. So let's go check the newspaper and see what's going on. Like I said, we've been mostly focusing on computer-controlled states, just little easy things. That way we don't lose too many people. It looks like Washington's at war with somebody, which is right in our area. California is also at war with somebody. Oh, it's Washington, California and Washington. They seem to be trading a lot of pieces, which could be good for us, because we haven't really expended too many troops. We've been mostly just building. But California's over here losing infantry battalions, losing some air bases or army bases, recon vehicles. So if we wanted to, if we were closer to California, right now would probably be a good time to hit them, because they've been taking so much damage. I don't see any reports in here on Texas or on Utah, not Utah. Colorado. So Colorado might just be taking, kind of like us, just taking computer-controlled states. That way they're not losing much, and they're building up their armies more than anything else. Went ahead and started upgrading some of these places, some of our cities. I got arms industry level 3 being built up in Billings. That way we can produce a lot more rare materials. And then obviously I got some infantry going. And here I got some more planes going. That way I can build me up a 5-pack. Built the air base over in Missoula yesterday, so that's done. That way if we got to get any troops from this side of our country to this side, we can do that. I'll probably also have to build one over here in one of these 2 cities that we took on this river. That way we can use it as a strategic point in case Minnesota wants to come over and start getting over here. We'll have our planes stationed in one of these places close to it, so we can they'll come out and then we can just firebomb them as they enter these territories while we're still holding these cities right here. The whole Nebraska situation. Kind of waiting to see what Saskatchewan wants to do. Like I said, might as well ask him, see if he wants to work together to get some stuff done. Looks like he got to this city before my troops did. So I'm going to go ahead and just move these down this way because, we got real stuff happening on this side. Like California is already all the way up here. But like I said too, they're at war with Washington, so those two are going to be going at it. Now we could come in and try to take some territories from Washington while they're also at war with California, which would give us a better chance against them. And we probably wouldn't lose too many troops. But like I said, we're going to try to wait and see what Saskatchewan has in mind. Play ball for a little while. And then show them how we're going to help make this peaceful North not so peaceful. That's about it. I guess they got a lot of breaking up down here happening. Let's go see let's go do some recon on California. Actually, let's do some recon on Colorado because they pushed all the way up to our borders here. Wyoming, that's a state I couldn't think of. So Colorado right now owns Colorado, Wyoming, and Utah. So let's see what Colorado's got happening. Looks like they got Alamosa. It's a homeland city. They got one little army. They got an army base level 1. Same thing in Grand Junction. Same thing in Colorado Springs. They got one over here in Denver. They don't have any arms industries built, which means they're not producing any planes, which is good for us. Yeah, they just, looks like they're mostly focused on, they already annexed the city. Annexing the city is expensive. It takes a lot of your, a lot of resources to do that. So, if we wanted to go to war with them, we'd probably be all right, especially if we get these 5-packs up. So, if I can get me a good 5-pack of planes and start producing some more planes, just don't stop. Like every day, you're producing something. I went to go research some tanks or choppers, one or the other, but I don't have any. I don't have enough supplies or rare materials yet to do that, which is no big deal. Sometimes some shit you gotta wait for. There was one of them though, Great Falls maybe. Yeah, I went ahead and started an army base level 2, since we have the arms industry there. Once we do come over here and research tanks, we'll be able to build tanks out of Great Falls. And those are good. I like to have some tanks, motorized infantry tanks, jets. Since we're way up here and we're gonna have to deal with Texas and some other places. Yeah, see, Texas is doing all right too. They pretty much taken out Oklahoma. They've already allowed the rogue state to enter the game because they took this city and left it without reaching the 35% morale. Let's see what kind of let's see what Texas is working with. Army base, army base, army base, army base. Yeah, they're not even focusing on. They're not even developing their arms industries, which is important because it boosts all of this stuff up here, which you need in order to produce tanks, troops, planes, everything, Plus it raises the morale in these cities. Once the morale goes up, your manpower production is going to go up too. So they don't really have much going on either, which is again, it's good for us because as we're sitting right now in this coalition list, like this is the coalition that's closest to us. This and Hyperborean Pact, little Kaiser Heinrich. Well, Kaiser Heinrich. So we got him over there, which, them and these people probably be duking it out, so we don't have too much to worry about. Let's see what California's got. Go down to San Diego. Yeah, see, they got arms industries going. Oh, no, it's a recruiting office. We got to get a recruiting office, too, somewhere so we can start producing those little National Guard buggies. Plus, another thing is the recruiting office will cut down on the mobilization time of some troops. So you just keep upgrading this and it keeps cutting down on the mobilization time. Looks like they pretty much got one in every one of their main cities. By the looks of it, California could be producing planes, unlike anybody else. Level 2, so he's probably on the tank path. Not saying he's got it yet, because again, you got to have all those resources, man. If you don't have the resources to build stuff or research stuff, then, you're kind of stuck. Right now, we're doing pretty decent on our resources. It actually looks like we got to get our gas up a little bit. Like I said, if we had to, over here in the market, if there was something we were really close to needing to get, we could just buy them at first. The only thing with this is eventually this will run out. A lot of these are made by the game. That's who they're provided by. But you can also, like, I don't know, let's say we had like 10,000 electronics and we wanted to make some money, we could sell them off too. So in the beginning of the game, usually you have these that the game provides you with that you can buy. As you go along, if you're building up your stuff, you can sell some of it off, and then you can buy. As long as you're not at war with another nation, then you can buy this stuff. Like right now, we could probably buy. Let's say California had some supplies to sell. Ooh, somebody got them at 4.7, 7,000. Let's get some of that. Let's get about 1,000 of those. And these are the prices per unit up here. Next to it, 4.8. No, we don't want to sell. Oh shit, I just sold fucking shit. Damn it. That's not what I wanted to do. I got confused for a second, folks. Sorry. Damn it. But we can go ahead and buy some back. Fuck it. Alright, so we got that back. That was a dumb move. Anyway, so that's kind of how that works. You can come through here, you can trade. So back to what I was saying about California. Say California was selling a bunch of them. So we can buy from them unless we're at war with them. Once we go to war with them, the markets between California and us would be closed. Alright, well, apparently it's too early in the morning. I already shot myself in the foot a little bit. I lost a little bit of cash. It was really no big deal. So I'm going to wait to hear what Saskatchewan wants to do. It's probably not going to say anything to me. So when I come back here tomorrow, when I come back tomorrow morning to check and see what's going on, I'll decide what I want to do. Right now, just be content taking Nebraska, taking this computer out, and then maybe posturing myself to either enter into a war with Colorado or this Washington, California situation over here. So we'll just decide. It'll probably be, like I said, like California's going against Washington, 2-player controlled states. So they're just kind of wiping each other out and making themselves weak, in a sense. So we could just come in here and do some damage. But then once we start with California, if Colorado is a real coalition member, they're going to try to start coming in on us. So we need to get Saskatchewan on board with us invading another coalition. Alright, peace.